Welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session. I'm James Nave.
I'm Allegra Houston.
And every Saturday and also every Thursday, we gather with groups of writers to generate something special in 10 minutes. And that's what we're going to work with you today on.
So we choose a prompt in advance. It's usually an image, but today it's actually a video. And we put that prompt up on the screen for 2 minutes, and we ask everyone, and everyone includes you, to generate a list of words, whatever pops into your head as you look at this prompt and listen to this prompt. Any words or short phrases also, and just keep them a list, not joined up writing yet. The words don't have to have anything to do with the prompt at all. So see what pops into your head as you watch this.
So now you have a list of words that you generated. And what we do every Saturday, we generate a list of words on our Zoom call, and we go around the Zoom room and we take one word or phrase from each person. So we'd like to share that list with you now, so you will have your personal list as well as our community list.
And you'll be able to borrow from other people's imaginations and not just have to rely on your own. So here is today's community list. Too hot to trot. The Spanish Inquisition. 14 lies. Bronze statuary. Heart heat contained. Getting rid of the evidence. Monotonous background noise. What was I made for? Smokeless flame. Sounds like takeoff. Lost resonance. Don't touch. No coal. The fountain of flame. Grass in cracks. Up against the wall of Gaza. Skinny love handles. Flamethrower. Where's the music? Draw me closer, stay away. Big fire. The dragon emerges. Connection. Burn, baby, burn. Pulled from flames. Burnt marshmallows. Eating the oxygen. Mantra. Hot shot. Blazing firestorm.
So that's our community list. Now you have it. Notice we have phrases as well as words. Some of the people on Saturday will just jot one word, even though somebody else gives a phrase. So there are a lot of creative options that you can play with regarding these lists. You can take it in any direction you want, which is where we're headed now with the 10-minute timed writing.
I was also going to say that, I write them as an actual list, but you might write all over the page. You don't have to write up and down like this. Nowadays is a little messier
Mine
than mine.
I can't spell as well as Allegra, so I just kind of limp along, but it doesn't really matter how it looks. Mess is currency, and whatever happens, happens. And we're getting ready to do that in 10 minutes now.
So yes, it's time to write. You can use none of these words at all if you don't
None.
want to, or you can try and use as many as you possibly can. There was one person in my breakout room this morning who added almost nothing. She really just collaged the group list words together. And it was fabulous. It really worked because it turned into this kind of meditation on the flame. Anyway, write whatever comes to your mind. I think it's a good idea. We think it's a good idea not to have too much of an idea before you start writing what you're going to write. Just let your eyes roam over the words until something kind of catches you, and start there and see where it takes you. The idea is to think of it like a dance between your imaginative mind and your rational mind, like a foxtrot or a tango, a partner dance. Demo.
Dancing. That was my demo. That's all you're going to get. No, forget it. No.
Anyway, one partner leads, one partner follows. Following isn't that easy. Your rational mind likes to be in control, and we're going to ask it to be the partner that follows. Just like if you're not used to following and dancing, your body finds it hard to not be the one to decide where to go. You have to follow the leader. So your rational mind is going to let your imagination lead the dance and whirl it and spin it around and make it dizzy if it wants to, and just hang on in there for 10 minutes.
And here we go. Let the music begin. So now you have an original piece that didn't exist 10 minutes ago. On our calls on Thursday and on Saturday, we ask everyone to go into Zoom rooms and read their work aloud. Since you are solo, what we're going to ask you to do right now is just put us on pause and speak your work. Read it and speak it out loud. And notice how you interpret what you wrote in a different way when you speak it than when you just read it. Both are legitimate, both are fine, both approaches work. Speaking often is a little overlooked. We think we have to just read quietly, but go ahead, put us on pause and speak it out loud and see what happens.
So, what did you discover when you read your work aloud? If you haven't done that before, maybe you found a kind of warm emotional relationship developing with the words that you wrote now that you were warming them up with your own breath. It's a really great way to retrain your inner critic because you appreciate your work more when you read it aloud. You criticize and judge it more when you read silently. I mean, that may not be true for you, but it is true for most people.
And another thing to keep in mind when you're reading your work aloud, I've been doing it a long time, reading my work aloud, and I stumble all the time when I work with new material. It's very seldom clean read all the way through. The places where you stumble are the places that have little openings in them, and you can explore those places because the stumble is really not a mistake, but I'm beginning to think it's just part of the delight. As you're discovering things, you're like, my goodness, there's so much there. So feel free when you read aloud to let the stumbles happen, to let the tongue get a little tied, because as you do it more and more, you will start to learn more and more, and it takes you deeper and deeper into your work. So if you have already discovered a little bit of depth in your work and you like what you wrote, you can go to imaginativestorm.com, and there you will find a link to our circle community, and you can post what you write or what you wrote and what you write in the future on our circle community.
You'll see a space that's called Prompt of the Week. And when you go to that on the circle, it's free, by the way. You just, make a username and a password and then go to Prompt of the Week. And you'll see the most recent one at the top, and you'll find over 3 years worth of prompts there. As long as we've been doing this, every week we've posted it on the circle. So if you would like to work with any other of those prompts and explore through, you can do that. You can also find the videos here on YouTube for all those 3 years worth of writing prompts. And we also want to credit the kiln in question. The kiln in the video is Mandy Stapleford's raku kiln. And Mandy made the gargoyles that have featured occasionally in our prompts. And she's an extraordinary ceramic artist. We'll put the link to her website in the text below this video.
So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for doing the work. We appreciate it. And you are always welcome to come to the Thursday or the Saturday Zoom calls. You can find the link to both you can find the links to both of those at the very bottom in the footer at imaginativestorm.com. So just go to imaginativestorm.com, scan all the way down, and there it is.
And that's free. So you're very welcome to join us. You'll also find at imaginativestorm.com our books for writers, our online self-paced courses, and also live courses in person and on Zoom. Nave will be teaching, as we record this now, it is early May 2024.
Mhm.
Starting on the 13th of June, Nave will be teaching a 10-week, 11-session online Zoom Write What You Don't Know course using our book as the curriculum, but also expanding it out to the discussions of the group. And you'll have an opportunity to work up the pieces that you write in 10 minutes in that course during the week, and we'll do more with them by the end. So if you're interested in that, you can find the information, as we said, at imaginativestorm.com. Feel free to book a call with us or send us an email if you have any questions.
So thanks so much, and maybe we'll see you again soon.
We hope so. Thank you.